Our first training pair are a couple of Victorian personal trainers that have been training seriously for over 40 years combined. Wayne Wilson is a virtual encyclopedia of knowledge when it comes to training and nutrition, having studied all facets of the science of training and has devoted his life to living and helping others to be in the best physical shape they can be. No stranger to the bodybuilding stage, Wayne's competed in no less than an amazing 48 competitions in 22 years. Phil Muskat is a well-rounded athlete and a bloke that shares Wayne's passion for physical excellence. But it'd be fair to say his no-nonsense philosophy on training is a bit simpler than Wayne's, but one that's been just as successful for him and his clients. Tonight's routine is indicative of that approach, as it's boot camp time, folks. Let's see what the guys have in store.
Today I'm going to take everyone through like a sort of urban commando sort of style training. It's going to be working cardiovascular system, it's going to work your endurance system, it's going to be explosive power. First exercise we're going to do is burpees, which is like an explosive push-up up on the ground, then a jump up onto the step. So we're going to use every single muscle in the body at once. A little bit of chest and upper body involved in it. Then we'll drop down, do a weighted lunge, just to bring all the glutes and everything into control. Then we go on to the next station, which will be a continuous step up, an alternate step up. Out of this workout, we're going to get so many different fractions of a workout just in one. Anyone who can do this can pretty much do anything. Everything outside seems so much easier after we've done this. Then after that, we go to a bounding, what we call a frog jump. So right from the ground, we reach up to the ceiling, which again works the full leg, right from into the hip flexors, right down to the knees. Then we'll go into, give the legs a bit of a rest up the other end and do a push-up, so shoulders and chest will come into play. We'll use it on the ball, so we'll get a bit of stability in the shoulders, it'll work the core strength. 6, 7, 8, 4, good work. And then we'll come back through the same way. After this one, I'll go into another circle, which is going to be, again, more focused on more legs again, but a little bit of core in with it as well. You could use your basic materials, benches in parks, steps at home. You could pretty much set this up just about anywhere you like. You could do it out anywhere. The footy club, the local footy club, with the most basic equipment. You really don't need all the bench presses and lat pull downs and stuff like that to do this. It is so basic. You can use buckets of water, broom handles, so you could really just go to town and just use your imagination. It's what most people call cross training. So whether you're a sprinter, mixed martial arts would benefit by it, guys who play golf benefit by it. It's really good for footballers who have to tackle, pick someone up, pick the ball, run after the ball, kick the ball, and it's ongoing. It's just continually bombardment of the muscle, so it doesn't really get a rest. It's explosive power, so it creates speed. One more, mate. One more. Did I say we're going to do 2? Maybe 3? The next circle will be a squat with what I call a round the world twist, so it goes up and around with a weight, so you get the transfer of the weight through the abs. So for someone who plays bat and ball sports, golf, things like that, really good for tackling in football, judo or swing, and use your transversal abdominals. That exercise is brilliant for. Wayne's going to modify it a little bit because he's got a little bit of a neck injury, so he's just going to do a strict straight up and down and without the twist, so it doesn't actually transfer the weight from side to side, so it'll just be one side, concentrate one side at a time. Then we'll go into commando crawl, which is on all fours. We can modify it, do a bit of a push-up depending on our energy levels again. Again, it's just going to work the upper body, gives our legs a little bit of a rest, not much. You've got to keep your core strong and steady all the way through. Then we go to the middle, which will be just like a little jump over the fence like you used to do when you were a kid, which works calves, quads, glutes, hamstrings, but also you'll find it works your shoulders and abs because you've got to keep yourself steady. And then we'll go to what I call a ski jump, which we go side to side, like you're going down the moguls on a ski run. Again, we get the stabilisation in the core, the knees, the ankles, and we work everything from side to side rather than just in a straight line. As most things we do in life are off balance, side to side. So if we train that way, it makes everything outside a little bit easier. And then the last one is a squat jump, which is just a squat down. So right from the bottom, we power up, jump onto the board, back down into a full squat again. So it again creates power. So even for bodybuilders who want to improve their squat, that's what you do. And then we'll come back. I'd recommend do this sort of training probably twice a week, and it would really improve your skills out on the track. So again, soccer, footy, whatever.
There's another huge payoff to this type of training which we haven't mentioned so far, and that's actually when you train anaerobically, so you're in a level of oxygen debt for power and speed without rest, which is what we're doing, your metabolism ramps up, so you start to burn a lot of calories while you're working out, but when you leave the gym, the payoff, you're in an oxygen debt, and it's called post-exercise oxygen jet. That can last from 12 to 24 hours with this type of training. So you step off a treadmill, it's gone. Your training effect finishes. But with this, you've created such a debt within your metabolism that you start burning calories. It is how you ramp your metabolism up, period. So people want to get in shape, they start training like this, they start looking like athletes.